Johnny Depp's friends have revealed exactly how Amber Heard has destroyed Johnny. We know that the libel case between Johnny and Amber may just be looking to shift to Johnny's favor, but we're still a long way from anything positive. At the end of the day, Amber Heard is prepping up for her new Aquaman movie, while Johnny Depp was forcibly removed from the role that made him who he is today. And that is all despite the fact that most of Amber's claims have been debunked and, in fact, have even come back to herself. Having said that, Josh Richmond had something to say. Josh and Johnny have been good friends for quite a few years now. Mind you, Josh's statements have been officially recorded in the Virginia defamation case, where Johnny sued Amber for $50 million. Josh says that he has known Johnny for more than 33 years now, and that he even attended his wedding in the Bahamas in February 2015. He described the island and the fact that the number of attendees was really low. But here's the interesting part. Josh said that none of Johnny's friends at the wedding were happy that he was marrying Amber Heard. And we discussed it openly, he added. After that, Josh described what all of Johnny's friends thought about Amber while they had just entered a relationship. According to Josh, the general view held by his friends was that Amber was someone who emotionally abused Johnny. She tormented him by keeping him away from his real friends. Emotionally cruel were the words used by Josh in this case. This is what he said further. Johnny always seemed to live in fear of how Amber would act if he ever tried to break up with her. His family, friends, and I always felt he succumbed to Amber's demands that he marry her for this reason, among others like it. Josh was on the record while making these shocking revelations. And if there was one thing that could be deduced from his statements, it was that he did not seem to care about the repercussions. Stories and angles presented by Josh could easily be disproved by inviting any witness had Josh not been speaking the truth. The sheer amount of detail in his statements was more than enough to make people look at the whole issue of the allegations very differently. It wouldn't be wrong to say that Josh Richmond played a major role in making the public see the other side of the story. Let's have a look at Josh Richmond describing another incident involving his friend Johnny Depp and his ex-wife Amber Heard. He added that there are only a few incidents that he remembers very specifically, as it was his own concern as well as his friends. Josh said that it was actually Johnny who told him that the couple had a small fight the other day. Josh said that he was told that Amber went into the bathroom and came out with a Kleenex with red color on it. Amber claimed that he had given her a bloody nose. So this was blackmail of sorts used by Amber Heard while they were supposedly happily married. Richmond said that Amber had placed the red nail polish on the Kleenex. After the incident, he said the Kleenex was retrieved by Johnny, who still has it to this day. It seems that Richmond actually had a lot more to say regarding Amber Heard's behavior during their marriage. The fact that he actually made all these statements on the record meant that Richmond could be held against every single one of them if he had chosen to exaggerate. He said that the Kleenex and red lipstick incidents were a huge cause of concern for him and his friends. He then described Johnny as a kind, chivalrous, and thoughtful person who would treat all human beings the same. Following this, Josh Richmond, Johnny's friend from 33 years ago, described another incident that made Amber and her friends appear very shady. He went on record to say that Amber Heard's friends were all spoiled children who acted out this charade of a wedding at a huge expense to Johnny. According to Josh, it was a known fact that Johnny was shamed and coerced into going ahead with Amber's demands. One of these demands was to get married before Johnny was able to leave for his film abroad. Interestingly enough, Josh said that almost all of the wedding guests on this island had heard about this violent incident. Here's the incident that was described by Josh as part of the official records for the case between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. He says that prior to the wedding, Amber Heard's friends had violently assaulted Rocky Pennington, who was another member of the wedding party. The argument was supposedly started after a debate on who would become the wedding planner. Of course, Amber Heard's legal team had to respond to something like this. According to Amber Heard's counsel, no amount of irrelevant statements or self-serving leaks made by Johnny's friends could change the facts of the case. Ms. Heard looks forward to winning her case in the court, he added. The lawyer of Amber Heard called those comments irrelevant. He went on to say that the evidence made by the Climbs abuse hoax terror includes nail polish and a self-serving leak. Josh was confident that his statements will make little impact on the case. He said that there was already a ton of visual evidence out there in the form of videos, music, and photography. And she assures us these latest disclosures, piled atop the growing mountain of audio, video, photographic, and testimonial evidence, will not change the underlying facts of this case. But those are the underlying facts of this case. Keeping all of this in mind, it seems there isn't much Amber Heard's legal team could have done to counter all of this. However, it didn't take much time to reveal that Josh was quite honest in his statements. There was little to no attempt made from the other side to discount the issues raised by Josh Richmond. Had there been any sort of lies presented by Josh, at least one of them could have been disproved right there in the court. It doesn't help that the recent developments in the court have been nothing short of embarrassing for Amber Heard. Lately, Johnny Depp and his team have unearthed and presented evidence that points to a huge possibility that Amber never donated the $7 million to charity. This $7 million was the amount Amber had received from her divorce from Johnny Depp. Despite consistent nudging by the judge, Amber Heard decided not to share the receipts with the court, with which she could prove the donations were made as she claimed in the past. When Amber labeled this as a private matter, the judge was quick to respond. He recalled Amber that she was the one who had brought up the donation issue to the media. The judge went on to say that this would not have been a problem if Amber didn't connect it to the allegations regarding Johnny. However, every time Amber Heard mentioned that she donated the money, she somehow linked it to Johnny Depp as well. Every time, she would recall the domestic abuse allegations in front of the media. The court decided that it was Johnny's full right to find out if Amber actually donated the money. It seems clear at this point that the $8 million Amber had claimed to donate never really left her pocket. So if Johnny is able to prove that Amber was completely lying about this part, it would help establish that the woman has credibility issues. As time passes, the case gets worse and worse for Amber Heard. Lately, body cam footage was presented into the court, which shows Johnny's house on the day he allegedly abused Amber Heard. As seen in the CCTV footage, there was no sign of Johnny, let alone any sort of abuse. If Amber was lying about everything from the start, it doesn't seem very far off that she faces the music for it. With that, we'll bring this video to an end. Thank you for watching as always. We hope you have a great day. Until next time, goodbye.